Hello and welcome to the Critically Clueless. I'm the Monk, and today we are in Warzone. So this is actually a private match. It's a tournament that I got. Well, a tournament. It was a private match that I got invited to. Part of the regiment of the UK Killers, and we were invited to take part in this private match called Hide and Seek. The idea of the game was we were all put into groups, and we had to run away. We weren't allowed to use our weapons. We're only allowed to use a knife. So when we got to a loadout, we had to get a knife loadout only. No firing, no shots, no cool streaks, or anything like that. You got to be good as a buddy and just hide away from the hunters. Now, the hunters were supposed to all be in the same get-up, and it was a pre-arranged get-up. We all knew exactly what it looked like. This was so we actually knew who to run away from. It didn't exactly go to plan, but this is the last game that I played. It's the only game I played with an actual team. The rest of the time, I was on my jack. The first game was hilarious as fuck, as we all got in helicopters. All the UKs got in the helicopters, and we outsmarted the hunters there, and quickly got banned from helicopters. So no helicopters in this game. But obviously, my plan was to get a gas mask and get a loadout, and that was pretty much it. Get some plates as well. However, um, when you're up against these hunters, you don't exactly get much of a chance to replate up. So it was all a bit of a mad rush, really. These mini royales, they're very, very quick games, and yeah, there's no rest for the wicked in these games, that's for sure. Unfortunately, it was too much of an ask for people to not actually shoot each other, as we had quite a few people being shot. There was a lot of kill streaks used and sniping and just people being dicks all round, really. But the most of us, all of the UKs at least, we all play by the rules, and we had a lot of fun actually doing this game. I would have quite liked to self-revive in this game, really, but honestly, it wouldn't have helped. Needed to drop some cash, as the teammate needed a gas mask as well. This game night was actually a hell of a lot of fun, and I think we're going to be doing it on our private reg, an in-group type of thing, because it was a lot of fun, and everyone seemed to have a ball with it, really. Good little idea though, isn't it? The hide and seek. Everyone used knives, even the hunters used knives. Obviously, they used restock and tracker, and they brought a lot of UAVs and stuff like that. So you really needed ghost on your loadout. Make sure you had it and all that. But unfortunately, if you got flashed or if you got stunned, it was kind of curtain call for you. So I guess you could always flash them back. But again, in order to get those flashes, um, you needed your loadout, or to get very lucky and find a load of them. I did actually go with the idea of running restock myself. It was actually in the game before this, but unfortunately they had so many UAVs that I couldn't stay off the radar. Obviously, with restock you sacrifice ghosts, don't you? It was a good idea, but it didn't work. Naughty gun. There we go. We've got the knife out. Like I said, there is no shooting whatsoever, so you've got to be good. Even if you see someone, you can't shoot them. Probably best just to run away from them. There we go. We're gonna go to a loadout there. We've got quite a bit of cash on us, as a squad. Like I said, this is actually the first game I managed to run with a squad. The other, I think we had 4 games last night, and yeah, it just didn't happen. I was on my jack for most of them. Run, loot, run and loot. Luckily, I got lots of plates and gas masks, so really sitting pretty. It was all about, staying away from those hunters. Like I said, they're all wearing exactly the same skin, so, it was supposed to be very easy to identify them, so you knew that it was them that you were supposed to run away from. No one ever checks this shed. There's always a box in this shed unlooted. UAV up, lots of people about. We can see the final circle. Well, not the final circle, we see one of the circles. Now, unfortunately, we knew that even being over there wasn't a good idea because they probably run recons to find out where their circles are themselves. That they are able to do that. They've got that little bit of time to run a couple of recons and get the UAVs up. Obviously, get the loadouts. The idea was, though, if it went down to two teams, you were then allowed to fight back and try and win the game. I think the Hunters won every game. Not entirely sure. Pretty sure they won this game, though. But yeah, it was a really good experience. It was a fun little day, and it's definitely one that we'd probably be repeating. Random little box over here, isn't it? And a satchel. Always happy to find a satchel. I'm trying to get away from my teammate as he is being hunted. And I don't want to be hunted as I can't fight back. So I was pegging it, mate. There were people everywhere. I could hear someone right near me as well running about. It's actually quite funny because I think the very first game, it was the final bubble. There was like 20 of us left alive, just running about in the final bubble. I wasn't going to shoot, I was just having a look. I'm sure you guys have heard sniper shots in this game. There were people shooting, there were cluster strikes, being laid down. There was precision strikes and stuff like that. It was annoying. People were cheating. People don't know how to follow the rules, and it ruins the experience for others. But it's okay. Vehicles were actually banned as well. Like I said, us UKs, we were a little bit naughty in the first game. We all got helicopters, and of course, you can't stab us if we're in a helicopter, right? So yeah, there was that. But we got very quickly banned from all vehicles. So vehicles were not allowed. Now it gets hard to escape these hunters when the bubble, begins to be so small, and when you start running out of cover, or once a hunter sees you, spots you, that is it. You got to pegs it, and of course they've all split up as well, so it makes it harder. You run away from one and run into another. Trusty gas mask. Can trust you to get me killed is what we can do. Maybe I should have just hid and lid down in a corner. That would have also been quite fun, eh? Really glad they added the private matches in. It has opened it up, for a few different things to be put into this game. It is quite nice to see. Kind of wish, you know, it was a smaller number being allowed in. I think it's 25 for a mini royale. But I don't really see why you couldn't have, you know, even three, just three guys just running around. Yeah, see, my mate, he got stabbed by someone who wasn't a hunter, um, which was really annoying. Like I said, there was lots of people cheating. Um, but there's not much you can do when people don't follow the rules. You just got to, you know, carry on. We got UAV, but at this point, UAVs for us, it really doesn't matter. You know, there'll be people that aren't hunters running it as well. So, yeah, good idea. Just stay away from absolutely everyone. Oh, I heard someone. Don't know which way he went though. Like I said, when the bubble gets so small, you get people absolutely everywhere because it takes a time. You know, there's only three people to a team, so it takes some time. You know, for the hunters to actually track enough people down to start killing them. Unfortunately, I am pegging it because my mate is being chased by a hunter. So, and of course, he's coming to me. So I figured that I would peg it as well. I can't do anything. I'm not allowed to fight back. All you can do is run away. I think there's another hunter over there. So I've got to turn again. Up and over. That's what you got to do. There we go. We've got a little bit of safety here. Tiny bit. I think a gas edge would be good. All these guys are good. They're not, you know, they're not the hunter. None of them are wearing the skin. Right, so this guy here, I noticed he was coming after me. He is wearing the wrong skin. That was not the skin that I was looking for. He was an official hunter, it turns out, but he's not wearing the skin that he was in the first game. Therefore, I didn't know to run away from him. I should have followed my own rule and run away from absolutely everyone. But, you know, I died with only 2.5 minutes left of the game, so I'm happy enough with that. Team got 8th, but, you know, let's see how it plays out. We've got this guy with a screwdriver. Like I said, he is actually a hunter. It doesn't look like he's running restock, however. But you know, with enough people running stuns and flashes, as you can see, all he had to do was run over a body to get resupplied. Oh, they've got throwing knives as well, which is it's fine. I wish we could have throwing knives, you know, last two type of thing. Oh, there's only a couple of people left now. There he is. He is going to get gas because he got stunned and stunned and stunned. He didn't get gassed. Look at him go. To be fair, I'm very impressed that that guy even got out of that gas then. Oosh. As he turned around, he got killed. And that was it. He was the last guy, and that was the game. Anyway, guys, this was our game. I hope you enjoyed the content. I've been the Monk. We've been across Coolest. I'll catch you guys in the next video real soon, and I'll see you later.